So I was on Facebook right after I kicked the boulder down the hill towards the, right after I started the fire. I was on Facebook scrolling around, and I came across this. DJ Idea Sharing, of course. Shouts to DJ Idea Sharing. Someone shared with them this Monster Do Not Play. I guess they wrote it on an iPad or something. And the guy was, basically, I forget who it was, but he posted his Do Not playlist. He's like, oh, what the hell? What am I going to do? Right? I was looking through it. First of all, I've seen bigger. Okay. That's what she said. But you know what I mean? Like, I definitely, there's been worse than this. This isn't terrible. But it's got a lot of, common songs on there, a lot of stuff, a lot of corny stuff. Like, I personally want to play, but then there's a lot of like regular stuff I do play. Even like Africa by Toto. It Wasn't Me by Shaggy. Like, I play that at weddings sometimes, stuff like that. Turn Down for What? And we're talking about, what to do when you have a playlist like this, like kind of how to handle it, how to make sure you don't play, because there's a lot of songs, a lot of very commonly played songs. So like, how do you remember? How do you remember what to play, what not to play? How do you prevent yourself from playing something on this Do Not playlist? All that good stuff. So I figured I'd talk to you guys about a Do Not play and give you some tips on how to handle this sort of thing, because I run into this all the time, and I think I have some pretty good ideas for this. So number one, the first tip I'll give you, you do not want to limit Do Not plays. I was looking through the comments of this post, and a lot of people were saying, oh, well, it's crazy you even accepted that, like in DJ Event Planner or whatever CRM they're using. They're like, I have a Do Not play section, but I have it limited to like 20 songs. They would never be, or I have a limited to 10 songs. They would never be able to put that many songs on there. First of all, you know what I mean? You can't allow them to Do Not play that much. I completely disagree with that 1,000%. You never want to limit Do Not plays. Why? Because they don't like the song. There's no limit to how many songs they don't like. If they happen to dislike a lot of music, you don't want to end up playing that music and killing their buzz at the party. Like, Do Not playlist is so important. Like, I can do a wedding with no playlist whatsoever. Just, hey, listen, Nick, just do your thing, make people dance. Okay, no problem, right? Most of you could probably do that, of course, right? You get hired. You could go without a playlist. You just do whatever. We hired you. We like you. Okay, cool. And you could just roll with it. But the one thing we can't ever do a wedding without is a Do Not playlist, because we're not psychic. There's no way we'll ever know what songs they don't like. There's no way of knowing that. You can't look at someone and tell like, oh, this person definitely hates Africa by Toto. I can tell, but you can look at somebody and be like, oh, they probably like this. You could judge people that way, but the reverse is impossible. So Do Not playlists are very, very important. I always want to know what they don't like. I never want to play something that the couple doesn't like, that'll low-key kill their buzz. A lot of times, almost every time you play a song that they don't like and they didn't tell you not to play it, they're not going to say nothing to you. You'll never know. But they heard the song and they're like, ugh, I don't like this song, right? And I don't want them to ever feel like that on their wedding day. So I don't limit it. I actually take it a step further. Especially if I get a Do Not playlist like this, I obviously always ask my couples, anything on the Do Not play, anything, artist, song, genre, anything I should stay away from, anything like, would totally kill your buzz. I open-ended, like I give them an open-ended question, let them tell me whatever. A lot of couples are like, no, you could do whatever. Oh, there is this one artist, whatever, and they let you know there. Now, if I got a Do Not playlist the size of this shit, though, then I would dig deeper. I would ask questions, okay? I would go through this list. But all right, Old Town Road, Little Nas X. So are you thinking like No Country at all, right? Or is it just Little Nas X? Happy. And there's so many like common. Another thing I would say is like, all right, there's like YMCA, Happy, We Are Family, Cha Cha Slide, Blurred Lines. These are all super basic wedding songs to me, right? So if I see a pattern like that on a Do Not playlist, I'll ask the couple, like, listen, I saw you have like all these. Those are like the super common kind of like, quote unquote, I would say like cheesy wedding songs. Should I stay away from like all the cheesy stuff? You know what I mean? Like, is there any, and they'll probably say yes, yeah, we really don't like that sort of thing. Cool. Then I'll send them the top 200 list, the DJ Intelligence top 200 list. I'll send them the whole thing. Listen, do me a huge favor. If you get a chance, check this list out. Let me know if there's any songs. I see you did this list with an iPad. Bring it up on your iPad. Let me know if there's any songs on this list that you kind of forgot about that I shouldn't play, I'll send them the whole list. I don't care if they cross out all 200 of them. At least I know now. I don't want to play anything they don't like, And I don't want to be second guessing at the party either. If they said no YMCA, Cha-Cha Slide, if they say no YMCA, Blurred Lines, We Are Family Celebration, right? Uptown Funk, no of that stuff. Well, then I don't see September on this list. And I love playing September. I will play that almost every wedding. if it's not on a do not playlist. But then back in my head, when I'm about to play September, I'm going to think in the back of my head, like, they did not want all this other stuff. Do they want September? Maybe I shouldn't play September. Or maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I'll just play a little bit. Are they out there? They're out there. Oh, shit. And then before I know it, my song's running out. It's about to be no music. Right? I don't want to contemplate this. I want to know confidently when I play a song at a wedding that the couple's going to like it, right? I want to know confidently that I'm not risking it for the biscuit. I'm not playing anything that the couple could possibly not like. So I want to ask all these questions ahead of time. So I'm going to dig. I'm going to go through, okay? If there's more than one artist on here, right? If there's more than one song from one artist on here, if there's like more than one Pitbull song, I'm like, hey, should I just stay away from Pitbull altogether, or is it just these two songs? You know? Is it, you know, if there's a lot of one genre, should I just stay away from hip hop, or, you know, just pry, ask them, okay? And a lot of people will tell you that, like, you know, you shouldn't do this because you're just opening yourself up with camel worms, you know, because you're just going to give yourself more shit you can't play. But again, I don't want to play anything they don't like. I'd rather know it all. There's millions of songs out there. If I know every song they don't like and I have a full, very complete, solid, accurate do not playlist, now I can plan. Now I can look and be like, holy shit, this is pretty much 90% of what I usually play at a wedding. I'm going to have to really dig deep for this one. I got to prepare. And then now I can dig deep, prepare, and find other songs, you know. And obviously, and this one in particular, they said that a lot of people asked, like, was there a must playlist? And there wasn't. And apparently, this couple just gave them a do not playlist and said everything else is fine, which kind of sucks a little bit. So you got to pry for like what you do like to, you know, get some of those answers so you can kind of get an idea. Take all these notes and whatnot. Just iron it all out. Okay, very, very, very important. All right, so we have the list. How do we remember not to play this stuff? So there's two main ways, in my opinion, that I know of that I've done. If you're old school, the easiest way, you want to organize it in alphabetical order. Okay, so you just take this list, and then if you want to you might have to retype it out or rewrite it down. Or there's software on the iPhones now where you could take a picture of it, it recognizes the text, and it converts the text into like an actual, like where you can copy and paste it, right? There's apps out there that can do that. Regardless, you got to take this whole list, you got to put it in alphabetical order. What this does is it allows you to quickly go down the line while you're mixing, like you're about to play, you know, a song, and you're like, oh shit, you know, Africa by Toto, you go to the A's, and you can check if Africa by Toto is on the list. That way you're not skimming through the list trying to find something. It's easier to find shit in alphabetical order. So that'll prevent the thing. Major key, though, what I personally do is this. In Serato, there's a Serato trick you can do. Now, I'm sure you could do this in virtual or whatever else too. I don't know. I can only speak for Serato because I don't know shit about the other programs. Someone else, if you guys are good with virtual or record box or whatever, maybe, you know, let me know in the comments or let the people know how to do this and that. But this is what I do with Serato. This is my trick for Do Not Plays when I have a large list that I personally can't remember off the top of my head. Okay? So you put the list in a crate. You activate the comment section or whatever, right? Basically, right click the top and activate the comment. I bring the comment right by the song here, and then you highlight everything. Highlight everything. There we go. And then in the comment section, I put DNP, which is do not play. You hit yes. Do not play is on the side of all those. Okay. Now you have that on the side. Have it in a separate folder. Bam, bam, bam. Now it's on the side. You do have to add the comment like on your regular folders. So you're going to have to do the same thing. Right click, add the comment section and put it there. But it's just an easy way if you have a large Do Not playlist full of a bunch of songs that you normally play. Make sure you use the edits that you always play. So like YMCA, I would use the Ragoza edit normally, right? If I were going to play that. So that's why I put that there. You know what I mean? The Skills Remastered of We Are Family and Celebration. That's what I normally play. I put that there. So make sure you use the edits you usually play. Put a DNP right next to it and you're good to go. That works for me too because I'm like, I clear my history every time. A lot of people go by their history, like the blues, so they always play the blues. Some people, so you could do this where you make it where you already played it, you know, you can also do that. I don't personally do that. I think it's easier just to kind of just do the DNP comment like right next to it. Don't do this though. So when I was actually, like I said, I got up early this morning and, you know, I was a little... After breakfast, you know, I was just feeling good, but I don't know, maybe I was a little sleepy. So when I first tried to do this video, I basically, I took my whole list here and I just put DNP by the song like an idiot, not by the comment. And then it'll literally, if you select all, it'll change every song title to that. And now I have to go back and rename every single fucking song in that folder. And I happen to use one of my real folders, and there's like 30 songs in there. And I have to sit, after the show, I have to sit there and retype everything. Nightmare. So don't be like me, okay? But use the Serato trick, okay? You can do it in the comment section right there. Nice and easy. That way you'll remember. You don't have to worry about messing up or everything or whatever. If there's, you can put it like what I did originally, like as a part of the song title. You could put it as a part of there, but you just have to do it individually. Only reason why I do it in the comment, if there's like a lot of them, is because I can select all and do it all at once. If there's only like 5 or 6, but it's songs that you normally play, you can actually rename the song individually, put DNP right next to it, like right in front. That way you know not to play it, and then afterwards you just delete it. The song title goes back to normal, and then you're good to go. You know, so that's something I do. If there's like 5 or 10 do not plays that like I might mess up and play if I'm not thinking, I'll do it for that. If it's more than 10, I don't feel like doing it individually, so I just do the comment section thing. So hopefully that helps somebody.